Right. So looks like we're feeding through while I'm waiting for confirmation from everyone that audio and all that kind of stuff's coming through well. I want to remind everyone to go to Hank Strange, and that's how you can get on our email list. Just go to hankstrange.com. Okay, get on the email list. We've got all kinds of links there. You can find links to like how you can get merch, all that kind of stuff from us on hankstrange.com. Also, use the code Hank20 at Sportsman's Guide. If you spend $100, you get $20 off. Lola said that goes until the end of the year. It's on everything except ammo at Sportsman's Guide. So there you go. I think that's pretty much it. Also, Hank
Well,
Strange. Guess what? You can get the Hank Strange patch right there. That's the broadcast patch. I just came up with this. I'm gonna call this
ooh,
my
look
green
at that.
super suit patch. I'll show that a little bit later once we get into stuff here. I want to thank Franklin Armory for sponsoring the podcast here. Shout out to the folks from Franklin Armory. Everyone out there, smash the thumbs up. Share this if you can. I think we're ready to go live. We've got Arez is here. We've got American Gun Chick, AGC, aka
That's right.
Brickow, here, as well as Walter Keller. Guys,
Dun,
we do
dun.
jazz hands when we go live here, so let's get the jazz hands popping. Come on, Aries. I know you can do it. There you
Jazz
go.
hands.
All right. I hope you got
I give up. I give up.
I hope you got your big girl panties on, because we are live, and this is episode, what's the episode number? 549 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. Yeah, man, we're close to 550 on this. 549. And, of course, American Gun Chick is our guest, as well as Arez Cobain. And we have Walt Killer Keller from Safety Harbor Firearms joining us live. What's up, Walt?
Oh, well, I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, you were scared. You were scared of Adam Kokesh yesterday. You didn't want to come on. I know.
I can't take 2 hours of all that
Yeah, Adam's
politics.
too much for you. He's too much for you.
Too
So,
much freedom.
Yeah, exactly. Too much freedom.
Yeah, that's what we call it. Yeah, that's what we call it.
Okay, yeah, Walter. Go with that. Go with
I'll
that.
just take that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be nice.
So Walter's here. Arez Cobain is here. You're new on the show, 100% new to the show. You're the producer on American Gun Chick's album that she has out that we're going to be talking about here, right? But you're also, I think you said you do everything, right? You're like producer,
Yeah, I mean,
artist, everything,
pretty
right?
much anything that could happen in the studio, whether it's recording somebody, mixing it to get it to sound ready for radio, or the production of the beat itself, or being on the music itself. So, yeah, pretty much anything in the studio, that's what I do.
Okay, cool. And you're located in Texas?
Or Florida.
Oh, you're in Florida.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Orlando.
Oh, you're in Orlando. Okay, cool. Are you
used to
in
live in
which?
Texas a
Oh,
long
okay.
time ago, but
Oh, okay. All right. So where are you in Texas, AGC? Are you?
Yeah, I'm
somebody
in Conroe right now.
Oh, okay. I knew
I'm at
someone was
Arez,
in Texas.
Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I've lived in Florida and Texas before. I go back and forth. Like Florida and Texas are like my two states.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Which one is the better one? You better say Florida.
I'm gonna have to go with Florida.
Yeah,
You're right.
exactly. That's
Florida's
right.
a
You
little bit
better.
Yeah.
You better say Florida.
yeah, I don't know if you guys can still hear me. The feed is getting broken up over here.
Yeah, we can hear you. Do you have, I don't know if you can, I don't know, are you on a laptop or on your phone? Because looks like we're doing good. How do you guys hear us?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you guys are fine. Aries is frozen right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Well,
I
now
think,
he's on.
yeah, it looks like he's back, but he might have like too many devices on. We'll try to get that worked out. Okay, so Arez is in Florida, like he said, he's in Orlando. How did you link up with him? I don't know if he's frozen again, Brickell. So how did you link up with Arez on this project?
So it was really funny because Joe was actually like, "Hey, I found this gig. Let's go to this place." And we thought it was like some kind of like paid gig or something, but it was actually not Guncraft. Sorry, forgetting the name. The T-shirt company. Why am I spacing it? Not
Gun-
Nine Line.
What is it?
Style,
Grunge.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
Grunt Style.
Grunt style.
Yeah,
Yeah, grunt style.
They were hosting like a meeting or whatever, and they were asking a bunch of people to come, and they were talking about how they could make like the Jacksonville Stadium, like the games, like the football games, how they can make them better, because they were buying like a section of it, and they were just kind of pitching people for different ideas and stuff. And so we showed up. They gave us pizza and booze. It was like a fun party and everything. And then Arez was there too. I think he actually drove. It was in Jacksonville. He drove up to Jacksonville from Orlando, right? Is what you said?
Yeah.
And we were just kind of talking, and he introduced himself. I was like, oh, what do you do? And he told me everything he does and stuff. And we thought it was pretty cool. So we exchanged information. And then later down the road, we kind of just met up, and we just for the fun of it kind of like recorded a little song. It was a Nicki Minaj song. And then we were like, let's do it.
Did this actually come out?
Song.
This Nicki
Super
Minaj?
bass.
No, it was super bass. It was her actual lyrics. We were just like testing out to see if I could actually do it and not sound like complete crap,
Okay. So for the old guys like me and Walter, you guys are going to have to explain. Ironically enough, someone was explaining to me what bass means. So, because listen, I'm old. I'm an old dude.
What do you mean bass? Like
because
music?
You both just said it was super bass, right? Is that what you guys said?
Yeah. So Nicki Minaj's song is
that
super
was the name of
bass.
the song.
Oh, super bass.
Yeah, I think she's talking about her super butt, like you're just a big butt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go check out that. So is there a video for this song? That's mostly what I like.
Yeah. There's a music video and she's in it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to
her
go.
and her super bass.
Yeah, I didn't see. Okay, so super bass. That's the booty. That's the booty.
That's the booty. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that was slang. Obviously, it is slang for the booty. I didn't know this.
Oh, I didn't know that. AKA
bass,
back porch.
super bass.
That's a back porch.
Yeah. There's a lot of slangs for booty. I mean, let's be honest. There's a lot of sayings. Okay, cool. So you guys did that, but so that never got released, right? You didn't put that out. Whatever you did.
No, we were just having fun, like messing around with, seeing what he could do with my voice and stuff. Because I was singing her lyrics.
It was more
song.
to her comfortable on the microphone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you trying to tell me that she was shy or something like that to get on the microphone?
Well, it was her first time recording music. So
okay.
A lot of people, they've never done it before, and it's a lot different than singing in your car or anything. So it's better to get her comfortable. You play something that's familiar, that she knows what it should sound like. And just so she gets that nervousness that you have when you step up to a recording studio for the first time.
Yeah. I mean, because I think everyone out there thinks they're a superstar when they're in the shower, Like, in the shower, when you're singing to yourself, you're like, man, I should make an album. I'm good. But then you get in front of that microphone, it's like a whole different deal.
Yeah, you start hearing yourself, and you start, it's all honed in on you. Mm-hmm. That gave me an idea for what I could do with her voice and be, the best advice as far as like top records to make from there.
Oh, okay. All right. Very cool. Very cool. And by the way, Walter, I know Walter was trying to show off his toy gun. Walter, don't try. You didn't come on the show yesterday. You're coming on. So I don't know if you know this, Arez, but we can't actually show guns on the show. So we have toy guns, but Walter likes to show something real sneaky, and then YouTube is actually watching us, and they believe it's a real gun. So that's what I'm just trying to clarify that, because that's how Walter gets us kicked off all the time. So we can't.
Man, I was gonna say, that's a real gun. That's pretty.
Here's my toy gun.
Oh. Yeah, my favorite. I wear orange all the time.
Yeah. What was that? What were you saying? You froze there.
Oh no, I was saying I thought it was real at first. The orange gun.
Yeah. No.
Oh, can you hear me? That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we usually, before YouTube made these stupid rules, we used to show guns all the time, but now because of the stupid rules, we can't do it. So everything has to be fake, like this, like fake toys, guns, stuff, nothing actually going. But we have to be really clear because YouTube will still delete everything. You're into guns, right, Arez?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. I think that Joe was telling me you're in the military. Was that true?
Yeah, I was in. I actually was deployed for a year to Iraq, Camp Taji. That was my home base. I was there for what was it? August 2008. Yeah.
Okay.
But I was transportation, so I was all over the place between all the way north of Mosul down.
Okay.
And back then, I was the littlest guy too, and I had the 249.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we always had to. Yeah, we had to carry 1,000 rounds at all time.
Oh, okay. 1,000 rounds.
You ever
what
try
is
to
it?
fit
Go ahead.
a bulletproof place in a 249?
Yeah, that's how you get a heart attack. If you're not really fit, that's how you die. Just try to lug. How much? What would 1,000 rounds of that? Like, let me see. What is that? What is that?
Belted. That's belted 1,000 rounds, so it's even
belted?
heavier.
Yeah.
So.
Oh.
Because you have the link.
The two.
Yeah, the 249. That's a 50, right?
No, that's 223.
Oh, it's
556.
Oh, it's 556. Okay.
It's automatic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What was I? So what was I thinking? Oh, I was thinking of the saw, but what's the name for the saw?
That is the 249.
Oh.
That.
Oh, okay. All right.
The 240.
That
The
is
240 is
the
a 308.
Oh, okay. Oh, there isn't a 50 version of that then.
Well, he's a M2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't lug that around.
No, it's like no.
Okay.
Oh, you can,
All right,
but not on patrol.
Not unless you're Rambo.
Yeah.
Not unless you're Rambo.
I was gonna say, Arez has a song that, like, before he met me, he made or whatever, and you know your song "Don't Tread on Me"? That's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think someone sent me a link to that.
Like, this is perfect track there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So in your music, do you talk a lot about guns?
I talk about just our rights in general.
Okay.
But that's one that I rights among other things. And, a lot of my perspective is from. So I try to talk about things that are in line with what we deal with and what we believe in.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. That's I'm just trying to, because I'm only getting some of it because you're breaking up a little bit. You said you try to talk about things that are in line with what you believe in.
Yeah, as far as just standing up for the rights that we are given.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So how would you?
Within our
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh. I think I'm cutting out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't really hear what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Your signal's coming in really bad. So I'm not sure. You might have a bunch of things on the Wi-Fi or something like that.
Well, I'm gonna switch my Wi-Fi network.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
It might cut me off momentarily.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. We'll try to get this worked out here.
It's Orlando. Orlando has terrible service.
Yeah, I blame it on is COVID-19 affecting Orlando?
COVID-19.
Yeah,
Probably.
The 5G networks.
That's China.
Yeah, there you go. That looks. I don't know. That looks better.
That's normal now.
Yeah.
It's probably because my son's playing on the online gaming like video games and shit.
Oh no. Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You got.
I never know which network he's on.
Oh, okay. What were you gonna say, Brickell?
It's like when Lola goes on the internet and you have to yell at her, "Get off the internet,
Yes.
Lola!"
Yes. I know. And my kids right now, especially with everyone's home. So I have 2 boys and they're home, and those games, man. Oh my gosh.
They take up so much. Yeah.
I wish I would have installed something like one of my friends has this thing installed on his router, so that he could just like push a thing and it cuts off their internet. I should have done that.
Well, at least it's better than like the 90s. Like when I was growing up, if somebody called, it would kick you off the internet, like on your dial-up.
Yeah, dude. Of course it's better. Okay, so you were trying to talk about what you believe in. And I'm trying to get that out there for the folks that are there. So, like, how would you categorize yourself politically? Like, what are the things you believe in and you talk about?
To me, it's just having that right as far as what's in our Constitution. Whether you believe in this or that,
mm-hmm.
It's allowing you to have your perspective and having your beliefs, but not to, not trying to dictate or manipulate someone else to share your viewpoint, but to be able to share yours.
Mm-hmm.
If someone doesn't, like guns, hey, nobody's making you own a gun.
Mm-hmm.
But it shouldn't infringe on mine, and it shouldn't infringe on someone else. You feel me?
Amen. Absolutely. You're talking. I just want to I want to establish where you're at, because I think the audience out there, they know where I'm at. They know where Bukel's at. Obviously, we all know where Walter's at.
He's crazy.
And you're there with us too, at least in that. Like, I don't think we all have to believe exactly the same things, but yeah, that Constitution is there so that we could all get along and realize, like, hey, this is what we all have right here. We have to work with it. And if you don't want to do this, you don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly. It's very easy. I don't see why people have such a hard problem accepting others' point of views or perspectives. They're free. It doesn't really bother me. What outside of my house, nobody's coming in my house dictating my life. It doesn't change me. So I don't understand why people have such a hard time, especially in today's day and age. I don't know if that has to deal with like social media, because people feel like they can be in your face, 24/7 if they're on your phone. But that's not going to change somebody. It's not going to change you,
Yeah, I think that's true. Okay, so what's up, Walt?
No, I'm just listening.
Okay, all right. So I know I listen to the music because you guys sent it to me, so I've been listening to it.
Walter, I listened to the whole thing when I got home.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, nice.
You listen to it? Yeah. Okay. So I mean, we want to get some conversation going here, and Bukel, just tell the folks out there, because this is out. People could buy it right now, right? Or is it coming out?
Yeah. So it's on pre-order right now.
Okay.
So you can go to AmericanGunChic.com and pre-order it, and then the release will be April 30th. So, and if you order it right now, it's actually cheaper to pre-order it than to buy it when it comes out.
Okay. So it's cheaper to pre-order it. Okay, and then it's coming out April 30th. All right, cool. So, and all they have to do in order to get that is go to AmericanGunChic.com.
Yeah, and then click AGC store, and then just go to the CDs that are listed right there, and
Let me see. Yeah, I think I could throw that up here on the screen. Hold on a second. So if you go to AmericanGunChic.com, there should be like a page or something like that that opens. You can go to this, or you can go to the store, and then there's Everyone Hates Me. That's the title. That's the title of this album, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
With me on the little flamingo with the bunny ears and the guns.
Right.
That's the cover.
There you go. When did you release that song? That song's been out for a little while.
Yeah, that was probably like over a year ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Like probably a year, a little bit more than a year.
Okay, and Arez produced this one too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, he did all the songs.
Okay.
We recorded it between here in Florida, and the last song we actually recorded in Austin, Texas, because we just happened to be in that state when we finished up the remainder of this project.
Oh, okay. So let's start off with that. That's been out for a little while, but let's start with that since there's a video for that. I think you put out another video that I was looking at today on another one of these songs. Let me see, which one is it? It's
The Quarantine?
Yeah, the Quarantine.
My Quarantine.
Yeah. So, but let's go with the Everyone Hates Me thing, because I think we've talked about it before, but let's just cover it. And if people have questions, we can get into that real quick. What was so all of this, the whole album's parodies, right?
Yeah, they're all parodies.
Okay, and so Everyone Hates Me, that's a parody.
Yeah, from Tom McDonald. He did an Everybody Hates Me. But this one is an Everybody Hates Me Gun Bunny edition.
Okay.
And calling out like all the hypocrites in the gun world and people that hate on girls for liking guns and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. So how did you guys, what was like the concept behind this? How did you come up with that? Did you like hear the song and go, hey, I think I could rewrite this? Who wrote it? All of that stuff.
Yeah, actually, it was during the time when I was kind of beefing with two other YouTubers.
Okay.
The Gun Collective and John Korea. Both of them were like kind of coming at me. The Gun Collective kind of said something rude, like probably a couple months before I even had the idea of the music video. He pretty much called my channel trash, and then the John Korea was just talking crap because I developed like a dust cover for women, and he was being really condescending and saying that I was a gun bunny and saying that I was a moron for developing that because girls should know better. And I'm like, well, if you're a new shooter, you're not going to know that brass goes down your shirt because you're not going to know anything about guns.
Okay.
And then so they were just talking crap, and then a bunch of trolls were talking crap. I had like thousands and thousands of comments of people hating on me for the dust cover mostly. And then so Joe came across this video from Tom McDonald that says everybody hates me, and Joe was the one. He was like, dude, this is a good video. We should do a parody of like the gun community and call the people out that are talking crap and just shut them up. And then so Joe was like, I'm gonna write this song. So he wrote the whole song. We contacted Arez. We went down there, recorded it, and then Joe like directed the whole music video and everything. And when it came out, it was so much. First of all, it was so much fun recording it. I knew, I was like, yeah, music videos are so much fun to do, and just recording yourself singing, that's a lot of fun to do too. So after we released it, all the haters were silent. It shut all of them up pretty much.
Okay, all right. So I guess it had a good effect. Are you still fighting with those people? I don't know who what is his name? John Correa?
John Correa. He has a YouTube channel, Protect Your Asp. He does the active self-protection videos.
I don't really know who that is. Okay.
He has like 1 million subscribers.
Okay.
And I thought his videos are good. I like his videos. They're educational. But him as a person, I think, is just not a very nice person. And I mean, the Gun Collective, he was like, hey, thanks for the shout out. So he pretty much knew we got him. And then John Correa, he still is rude here and there. Like, he'll say a little snark stuff sometimes, but I'm kind of like, whatever.
Yeah. For the most part, I found I don't know the other guy. I know that for the Gun Collective, for most part, like, even we've had our little run-ins, but he's really been cool with me. I know, like, when we had some things going on at SHOT Show, I think it was, he saw me and he talked to me and all that kind of stuff, and we kind of just like, let it go. He doesn't really seem, that bad, or like he's really trying to go after anyone. I know there are some people who do that. There are some people who feel like for whatever reason you can't do this thing and do it however you want to, and you can't be cute whatever it is while you're doing it. Honestly, when he called my channel trash, that was, I don't know, probably like 6 months or maybe even a year before I even made the music video. So it could have just been him, because I was a lot smaller. My channel was, a lot smaller. So he could have just saw my channel and just been like, oh, this is whatever, and just called it trash, just kind of being rude. And then didn't realize that I was going to stay in the gun community, because he thought maybe I was just going to be a flash in the pan where I'm just like, oh, look at me, like, look at my boobs, give me attention. So the fact that I stuck around and actually took a bunch of training, and I train girls now, and I'm serious about it, I'm not, a gun bunny, then maybe he didn't think that was going to happen, and he was just hating at first, and then maybe, because he doesn't speak to me, I don't speak to him, there's nothing going on there, so maybe he just didn't expect anything to come from me or anything, I don't know. Yeah. Walter, did you want to say something? Did you want to?
I'm just hearing it and I go, why can't people just take care of their own business and stay out of other people's business? Everybody's got a. Yeah. When I see stuff that I don't particularly care for, I just don't watch it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the place where you get to choose, like Arez was talking about just now.
Yeah, I don't get on there and start throwing the hate, because it's just like it's not productive, So.
It's insecurities.
Yeah. Like it's weird when people feel like okay, this person can't do this, or this person can't do it, or if you do this, you have to do it this way, you have to dress this way, you got to talk like this. What are we talking about here? Like,
beard.
You can do this however the hell you want to, man. You can do whatever you want to. I mean, just like, so there's 3 dudes here and you, obviously, right? Imagine if we lived in a world where dudes could like show off their schlong or something like that, and you had one to show off. Wouldn't you do it? If you had one that you were like, hey, I think we probably would. I think we would. I would do it.
I don't know.
I think I know I would do it. You guys might not want to say anything, huh?
I don't know. If I was a dude, I'd probably get a sex change because I don't want to be a dude. You know.
Yeah.
I'd be a transgender probably.
No, what I'm trying to say is like we all like okay in the world we all try to show off whatever we think is our assets, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
yeah.
whether it's your brain, whatever you have to show the world.
Your money.
Yeah.
You know.
What's wrong with that? I mean,
look at rappers throw fancy cars and they get a bunch of women stripping, dancing in the background of the videos because that's how they bring people in. It's no different.
Yeah, but
there's gun people I'm not going to give any names because I don't want to start the hate, but there's gun guys that have wives, and the only people reason people watch their channels or buy their stuff so they can see their wife prancing around.
Well, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And I'll just leave it at that. Okay.
But is there something like whose fault is that? First of all, let's ask this question: whose fault is that? You know whose fault it is? Dudes.
Well, I don't. Once again, here we go. I mean, I'm gonna leave it alone.
No. Well, here's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'll just give you guys an example on Instagram, right? Unless you are a famous, wealthy dude, it's very tough to get like big numbers on Instagram. But what I've noticed is like if you're a woman, whether you're skinny, whether you're short or tall, whether you got big boobs or little boobs or whatever it is you got, you naturally get more followers, right? You know whose fault that is?
Yeah.
You know whose fault that is? Dudes.
Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's no fault.
No, it's not. It's not bad.
That's nature.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that every man. I mean, not just men. I think women, whatever. You could be like a straight woman and you still see other women and you think that their bodies are beautiful and it's like artistic. There's a reason. Like on the Titanic when he drew Rose and she was naked and stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't think that was like so sexual. I think it's just because women's bodies are artistic a lot more than men's bodies.
Okay, I will definitely go for the artistic thing, but also at the same time, I think every woman is like a little bit lesbo. But not every dude is a little gay.
I'm saying
you've never seen like you've never seen another guy and you thought like, wow, he has really nice abs. I'm not gay, but he looks really good.
Oh yeah, there's people that are fit. Yeah, I mean,
for sure. Yeah.
But there's a difference between acknowledging that that someone has good looks and being attracted to them. You know what I'm saying?
Like But also, dudes don't go up to some guys do. Some guys do. I'm not judging. But dudes don't go up to other dudes like, oh my God, look at your abs. Oh man, those are nice abs. Dudes, guys don't do that. You might see that guy go.
What about behind closed doors? Do they?
No. If they do that behind closed doors,
that's not even like a thought.
No,
it doesn't even like cross your mind at all.
No, but women will go. Oh my God, you look so good. That's a nice ass you got. Whatever, right? Women do that, dudes. And we're not the same. Ultimately, we're not the same.
Not supposed to be.
Right, but the world is interesting because we're all in it. However, I think there's some people that get mad. Like the thing that I'm saying, like I don't get mad that women have bigger, on average, IG numbers. I don't want IG to be all dudes, please. I don't want the world to be all dudes.
Oh no, man! Best part about Instagram is the chicks.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I bring my phone with me to the bathroom.
I can brighten my day so fast and make your head spin.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna get in trouble. But
yeah, Lola's giving you the death stare across the room.
Yeah, at some point.
You can't take your phone to the bathroom now.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, okay. So that's why you did this. Obviously, this has always been a thing. I think in all kinds of different worlds. I can't think of an example where I haven't seen it. Right? It's always been a thing. But as a gun person, you're not, which I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like, if you were just into guns and you just used whatever it is you have and you're into guns, I would actually be fine with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with gun bunnies, which I've said before. There's actually dudes in the gun world that are gun bunnies to me, right? There's guys who are just about, like, they're good looking.
That's a song.
Yeah.
That's an idea for a song. Bro.
What? Dudes are the gun bunnies?
He's just a gun bunny to me.
Who are we gonna use for the gun bunnies?
He's just a gun bunny.
Yeah, there's guys that are gun bunnies.
Hey, instead of gun bunnies, we'll call them gun bucks. What about that?
No, I like gun bunnies. I like the gun bunnies. But there are guys like that. Let's be honest. There's guys like that. There's guys in the gun world that are good looking. That's what they use or whatever, you know, or they have muscles, and for whatever reason they gotta shoot their guns with no shirt on. All of that exists. All of that exists.
Who exactly are we talking about?
I don't know. I don't spend a lot of time looking, but I know it exists. I know it exists. Or I know there's guys that just do stuff in the gun world just for the... Like, for example, there's guys that, the way that they shoot their videos and things like that, however they do it, right? There's not really, like, a deeper content there, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. You know, they're just trying to get the views or whatever it is, and that's fine. Everyone has to function on their own level and do their thing. You know, and you just have to choose... like what that is. So like I deliberately suffer for the people, and that's why I don't have muscles and all that kind of stuff, because I'm suffering for the people.
You're suffering.
That's
my favorite line for my song is claims they're all inclusive, outsiders hear nothing but noise. That's saying that, and it's bringing a message, and in that music video there's a bunch of dudes standing in a circle and I'm trying to get in there and they're like pushing me away. It's pretty much saying that the gun community is claiming that we're all inclusive and, hey, we're, you know, bringing everybody in and, you know, we want everybody to be pro 2A. But some of them, I'm not saying this about everybody in the gun industry, but there's some people that are totally showing the opposite of that, and they're calling girls gun bunnies, or they're making fun of girls for becoming instructors and why do they do it this way, or they're saying this guy's too fat to do this or this and that, like making fun of certain people because they don't fit their mold. And that's not right, because nobody owns the Second Amendment. It's not yours to say who can have it and who can't have it, you know. You're an American.
I always worry about that, by the way. So when those guys are, so if someone's talking to me about that, I always think like, okay, they're telling me that they think this person or this woman is a gun bunny. And you know, so they don't feel she should get the pass or whatever to be in the gun world. And I think, okay, then you would probably tell someone else that because I'm black, I don't get the pass. Or because this guy is too hip-hop for you, you know, or this thing or that thing, they don't get the pass. Or because this person might be gay, you know what, they don't get a pass to be in the gun world. And that's not really how it is.
You know? Well, and the truth is, we probably need it the most.
Yeah, and that's what if you really truly want, if you're saying that, hey, the Second Amendment, for example, is for everyone, then you have to allow everyone to be in there, and then allow the audience to choose who they like, and just don't get mad about it. Just do, if you have your corner, do your work, and people will find you.
Mind your own business.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying. There's plenty of choices out there. You can. If you want to watch all chicks on inner tube handle guns, then, I mean, on YouTube, the inner tube I called it. Yeah. I think if all chicks were on inner tubes in the pool, that wouldn't bother me. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't bother me. Whatever floats your boat. You know, there's plenty of choices out there. So you know, if one's not your cup of tea, then go the next.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so that was the first one. I know I don't want to get too deep into that because I know you already came on and talked about that one. So what was the next song you guys did? Or the first one when you decided to put together this album?
So we did the Everyone Hates Me, and then after that we did, it was the Disney Princess one, right?
Disney Princess, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is, let me see, that would be, Part of Your World. A Disney open carry?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Little Mermaid parody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all of these... Go ahead, Walt.
That was the only... To be honest with you, that was the only musical part that I recognized. The other songs I wasn't familiar with. So
yeah. Let me see if Joe... So Joe wanted me to, like, play samples here or whatever. I don't know if you guys have it. I don't know if Arez has it or whatever. But I'm going to see if I do. You do? Oh, can you play it over there?
I don't think it'll play through.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I could. think I have something I could play it through here.
Yeah, or I can make Joe come over here with my phone and I'll play it.
Yeah, let me see if I can play this from my phone. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can get this. Can I get it?
And let me. Oh, there you go.
No, that's the first one.
Tell me if you guys can hear this or no.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can hear
There
it.
you go, yeah.
Does it sound good or no?
It's probably a little bit loud. Yeah, it's probably a little bit. It's probably clipping a little bit. But I get it. It's from the, what is it, from
Little Mermaid?
The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid,
You know the scene when she's in her like room or whatever, and she's spinning around dancing
grotto.
with all her human collections,
Mhm.
and she wants to be a land creature so bad, and her dad comes in and destroys all her stuff, and she's all sad. Well, she's daydreaming that she's living on land, and so I figured we needed like a open carry Disney princess, like a Pro 2A princess. So I'm pretty much, doing the same thing, daydreaming in my room of being at tactical response and training when my dad is like a snowflake liberal and he doesn't want me to go out and train.
Oh, okay. That's what. Oh, that's your dad. That's your
like,
dad in that thing. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I never
well,
got.
not
I didn't.
my actual dad, but.
No, I
Yeah.
know.
In one of the,
Okay.
in one of the lines, I say like, my snowflake liberal father, like saying that he's kind of like an idiot,
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All right. No, I think I was probably mixing that up with another one of the songs. Because another one of the songs that you did was a boyfriend, right? Yeah, I'm mixing that up. Yeah, that's okay.
Where the boyfriend's a liberal.
When It Rains, It Pours. That was the When It Rains, It Pours parody.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Someone was asking me to play it over here, but it's not playing through for some reason. I don't know why. Like when I try to play it let me see. Oh, there we go. No, that's not the one. That's another one. Okay. So I think I might be able to get them to play through here. If I can there's too many things for me to figure out at the same time. So, okay. So the Disney Princess one, are you guys going to make a video for that?
Yeah, we are. We're actually almost done with that one. We recorded a bunch of different stuff. We recorded at Tactical Response, and we recorded like a little bit of like me in front of Disney Castle. But we might have to redo it because we green screened it, so I don't know if it's going to look like to the part kind of. And then we have to film another part where we're in like a big gun shop with a bunch of guns and stuff. So we have like a few more pieces we have to film, and then when we're done, we can release it.
Oh, okay.
And that one I'm super excited to release because that one I wrote all the lyrics myself. I had a little bit of help here and there tweaking some of the lyrics with Arez and Joe, but for the most part, that one I just kind of started randomly like freestyling, and Joe was like, "That sounds good, write that down." And I started writing it down, and it became a song pretty much.
Okay, you started getting into it.
It was really good, and she sounds completely like Ariel in the song. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like as I was recording, I kept looking over like,
because she's a princess, obviously. It's not a stretch. That's right in your lane. No. Okay, she doesn't look like she likes it. Did she freeze up now?
And I feel like
you froze up. What were you saying? Yeah, you froze. What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna say that with that one, I was really excited because I want something that little girls can look up to. That's not just like, oh, let me have this prince come save me. No, screw that. You can save yourself. Because all the Disney princesses, they always kind of had somebody save them. So with this one, like imagine, the movie Frozen, every little girl loves that movie. Imagine if in Frozen, Elsa carried a pistol on her hip everywhere she went. Every little girl for Christmas would be asking their mom and dad, hey, I want, a Glock, I want an H&K, I want a pistol. So I feel like if we start it young and we give them a Disney princess that they can look up to that's Pro 2A, then maybe more little girls will get into it.
It's true, too, because my daughter, she's 9 years old. And every time Raquel comes over to record, she always wants to stay awake just to see her, when she comes in to record.
Oh, okay.
And I know she even talks to you through Instagram. I always see her messaging you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's
she
pretty
definitely
awesome
reaches, a different audience.
Yeah, so in that video, you should get like a Barbie doll or one of the Disney princess dolls and dress it up, put some guns on it.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool too. Or maybe make like a AGC Barbie that we can sell to people, and it's a little Barbie doll that has a gun.
Yeah, why not? Just get the guns from GI Joes, right, Walter? Get from the
yeah. I mean, you talk to Chinamen who make you doll.
If you're gonna mass produce it. For sure. Yeah. You might want to make your own thing. You don't want Disney really,
You don't want their coming out. You don't want the cease and desist from Disney.
Yeah, they like to sue. They like to sue.
Yeah. Yeah, the liberals will be like, "Oh my gosh, let kids be kids,"
Yeah. No, there's still going to be people. There'll be people who are happy to have their daughters play with dolls with guns. Everyone has their market. Everyone has their audience out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll buy a couple, but I'm not, don't worry about that.
Yeah, you'll play with them.
Well, we'll see. You'll see those in videos later. They'll be out in some videos. Okay, so with this one. Was there any like cool stuff when you guys were in the studio making this? Was she did it all in one take, Arez, or how did it go?
I think that night we actually recorded 2 songs, right? We recorded that one, and what else did we do that day? Did we do 2 that day or no?
I think those were all one days. I think the one where we did 2 was I'm Just a Girl, When It Rains
Shake
It Pours,
It Off, and When It Rains
Shake
It Pours. That's right.
We did 3 in like 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Let's see here.
So I got a question.
Yes, go ahead.
The actual music, the soundtrack, is that something that's like that anybody can get a hold of and use? Or is it like, or is that you have to do that yourself, or where does that come from?
Oh, like licensing and stuff like that.
Yeah, the actual music in the, in the songs.
Well, I mean, parodies are something that you're allowed to, as long as it's a obvious parody, kind of like what Weird Al Yankovic used to do, just on a different platform, So that's same.
So you don't have to get permission or anything like that to use those tunes.
No, as long as it's clear and obvious that it's a parody and that it's comical and it's not actually trying to copy them, but it's creating a comedy of it, then you're allowed to use that.
I think for the most part, right? I don't know if anyone challenges parodies anymore. I know Weird Al Yankovic did have some challenges in his time, right? There were some people that like challenged his right to certain music, but I don't know if that all got litigated.
To be honest, he's probably a big reason why doing parodies today is a lot easier than it was back then, because he fought a lot of those, and now we have these parody laws where as long as it's clear, it's clearly comical and parody-ish, then you're good to go.
Yeah, I think he got some established law on that, because I think there were some big people that pushed back, and a lot of times when it comes to lawyers and stuff like that, it's the money. Like lawyers in these cases don't work like lawyers in accident cases where they work for you for free and then they get their money when you win. Yeah.
No.
And social media has also changed a lot of that as well. Social media has brought parodies to like the forefront, because people make videos and parodies all the time. So it's kind of lacked those, in those cases, but also made it to where a lot of like labels, they might take a partial of it if they come across it, but they allow you to still put it out there and be able to do what you're trying to do.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So let's see what was going on here. So what was the next one on here? See, on my thing that I'm looking at, so on your website, it's Everyone Hates Me, and then the Just a Girl one, that's the next one. That's the reason why that was playing. Hey, let me see if I can get it to play.
Yeah.
So is that Gwen Stefani? That's a...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's I'm Just a Girl by Gwen Stefani, but ours is I'm Just a Gun Girl.
Yeah. So let me ask Arez this. Because can American Gun Chick really sing, or did you have to put a lot of auto tune?
No,
You can tell
she
the
actually
truth.
really can't. You know, she really can. Actually, she has a really good tone.
Walter
Walter
wanted me to ask that question, by the way.
Hey, I didn't ask you to ask that.
One thing about it too is that when she first came through the studio and we did Super Bass, that was the first time I heard her, and I was like, "Oh damn! Like she actually has a really good voice."
He's just being nice.
No, really. So every time she came through the studio, I knew that I could push her a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of hear in every song, she starts becoming more and more comfortable. And not just that, but when you get to the song Shake It Off, which was like one of the last ones we did, there's so many things that she did in the recording process.
Mm-hmm.
And you could probably hear it in the song. There's a lot of things she did that I don't even think she probably knew that she could do. Yeah. Until she did it, you know?
Right.
And that's my job, is to push her to where I know, you know, because I work with a lot of artists who, you know, when they start off, they don't know what they're capable of. But if I hear their tone and I see what they can do,
mm-hmm.
I know what they can do, even if they don't see it. And she really was able, like, in Shake It Off, and then also even the very last track that we recorded, which was Quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
And that one, we finished that one, like, that was like one take, and that was pretty much done. Like, that one was so quick.
Oh, okay.
Like, I felt bad that they actually drove so far to record, you know, a song in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, because they came from Houston and I was in Austin, but we were able to get that done so quick. And you know, she just continues to get better every time we get in the studio. So
yeah.
And we've gotten in the studio like 3 or 4 times. So, you know, the more times we get in the studio, the better she keeps getting.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I mean, Walter, when you're listening to it, I think, you know, auto-tune can only cover up so much. Let's be honest. So if you really couldn't sing, it would be, you know, if you didn't have some kind of skills, it would be obvious in there no matter how much auto-tune, or the auto-tune would make your voice sound really different.
Right.
And let me be honest, like, you know, oh, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I was just gonna say there are some like times when I'm singing and the tone sounds like it sounds too high or low, like I just totally botched that. So I definitely want to like take some singing classes to like really try and get good, because why not, you know?
Yeah.
But for someone who hasn't done this for a very long time, like she's had, you know, there's people that have been who tried to sing in my studio who've been doing this for years, and she surpassed them her first time in the studio just by getting in there and getting comfortable, and you know what I'm saying? So I know she has a lot of room to grow. But she is further ahead than a lot of people. So
okay, did you ever get any kind of singing lessons or anything like that? Were you in school plays or anything when you were in school?
No, not really, actually. My mom was always into like singing, and my mom was always a really good singer, and she would sing at like church, and she would always sing, and she would always watch American Idol and stuff. And I always liked singing, you know, like when I was a little girl, I would sing Disney princess songs, you know, around my room and dance around and stuff. But I never really took any classes or anything. I just kind of just gave it my best, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it sounded like you were really into the Disney princess one, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Yeah. There was definitely some of that going on there. Let me see. I don't know if there's questions from the folks out there, Walter. I don't know if you're keeping an eye on that.
Yeah, Chuck Massey. How old is Walter?
Oh, really old.
Not really old.
Methuselah old. Okay, how old are you, Walter?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but take a guess, Chuck Massey. How old do you think I am?
Yeah. Brickell, how old do you think Walter is? Okay, now you
cut out. Cut out.
Yeah, now she.
How convenient.
Yeah, now you're freezing up. What is going on? Yeah.
I've never seen Brickell talk so slow.
Yeah, I think she's still frozen.
Let's see. I'm gonna go. Wait, I was gonna say 54. 54. Oh. Okay.
Close.
54. Okay, she's going with 54.
Close.
Oh, did I really freeze up?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. He's 154.
I wish.
Oh.
If I could look like this at 154, gosh.
Yeah.
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 What about you, Hank?
What?
How old are you?
How old am I? I'm 48.
48?
Yeah.
I was going to say like 42.
Oh, see?
43.
You're so kind.
Both.
Bless your heart.
Yeah.
Fuzz Fork 8 says, once I sang in the shower, my water ran away.
Or the glass breaks in the shower. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Brick says, Hank, you saying Walter's birth certificate is on a stone tablet somewhere?
Yeah, it's one of the commandments.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Brian Quick says, Walter is so old he remembers when China invented black powder. Oh, wow.
That's pretty old, yeah.
That's, geez, when did they invent black powder? That was a long time ago.
Hell.
Was that, it was more than a couple
probably,
hundred years ago. More than that.
Yeah,
1,000 years?
That's, yeah, probably, or very close to that.
Yeah.
11 something.
How did they make black powder?
Huh?
How do you make black powder?
How do they make black powder? What does it come from? Like
sulfur.
Okay.
You mix sulfur, charcoal, saltpeter, and one other thing. Mix them together in the right combination, and you got gunpowder.
Yeah.
It was invented in the 9th century China.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 10 something.
Yeah. And I think it was, they invented that for like firecrackers, right? Before they used it as guns or
Yeah,
cannons.
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that came up with all the fireworks stuff.
See, the Chinese start everything, man. They start gunpowder. They start the COVID-19. Everything goes back. Everything goes back.
Yeah.
That.
Hey, look at Edward Andrews.
Mm-hmm.
He hit it right on.
Yeah, he says Walter is 58. I think he's stalking you, Walt.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. If you think, think about that for a second, like basically, you know, what gunpowder is based on is so simple, it's found everywhere, but these guys want to somehow ban that.
Well, in one of the ingredients, you can get the saltpeter. They can get it from bat poop. So they go in the caves where the bats live and they scrape up all that poop, and that's very, very much useful in making gunpowder.
Yeah. Interesting.
They should ban the coronavirus.
Well,
see how that'll work.
How about ban Chinese weapon labs?
Try to ban everything.
And, you know, it's just like if someone says to you guys, you can't have another drink of alcohol. What are you going to do? You're gonna set up a still and start making it.
Yeah, right there.
I mean, you know
what's gonna happen. We already went that route.
Yeah, that happened already. That's
drink mouthwash.
Right.
Well,
yeah. Yeah. Motorboater says Hank doesn't look a day over 60. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
His name's Motorboater?
Yeah, Motorboater, yeah. Oh, you like that, huh? Yeah, you find that funny, huh?
Very much so.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. What was...
Actually, it's not so much how old you are; it's how you think. So
yeah.
You know, if you think like an old fucker, then you're an old fucker. So
right, yeah.
No.
Yeah. I think basically like a 9-year-old boy.
No,
that's my mental age. And 9 years old.
I'm playing with mini bikes and stuff. Yeah, I mean, good stuff.
Yeah. So there's no shame. So let's see. Where was I? Let's go on to the rest of the album. Let's go on to the other things that you had. So Just a Girl, the My Quarantine. Is that the next one? Is the My Quarantine one the next one?
That's the latest video that she just dropped.
Yeah, I know that's the video. Let me see if I can get this to play here on this thing.
Well, I just thought of another song. I'm actually good at doing parody stuff.
Yeah, you'd be a great ghostwriter, Walter. What's this based on?
Martina McBride.
Oh, Martina McBride.
Valentine.
Okay. All right. So I think I saw the video for this one. Right? What was the concept going on here with this?
So this one is about if you were, you're quarantined, and there's no toilet paper left, and the world was basically what's going on right now. but it was even more chaotic, and people were turning into zombies, and it was crazy. Who would be? It's about like having that one person that you love. It's like a love song.
Mm-hmm.
That person you would want to fight zombies with, room clear with, and be quarantined in the house with.
Mm-hmm.
That would be your quarantine, like the love of your life, basically. Because you wouldn't want to be quarantined with just some random person, right?
Some ugly guy, yeah.
Yeah,
right?
it all depends. It all depends.
Yeah.
First of all, yeah, nobody wants to be quarantined with a dude.
Well, a chick might want to be quarantined with a dude.
Yeah, maybe. Fun with Guns says that new music video is dope. AGC. Hashtag love the song. So that's from Fun with Guns. So first of all, let's not skip over this, Walter. The name, the title, is My Quarantine. That's how it reads to me. I'm just saying. Was that delivered?
I know. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. The Quran. You know, like
Yeah.
the Quran.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw that. That's exactly what I saw when I saw the title the first time. I said, "Oh, this is a good one."
Yeah. Yeah. So is that deliberate? What's going on there?
No, it's supposed to just say My Quarantine, but maybe you just read it wrong. I don't know.
Right.
The original song that is parodied off is called My Valentine by Martina McBride.
Right.
And so, Quarantine, Valentine.
Right. Just accidentally spelled like that. Just accidentally spelled like that. You weren't trying to cause any kind of trouble, right, Raquel? Is that what you're saying?
No, we just wanted to invent a new word and make a goofy song and make people laugh because they're probably bored in their house right now and can relate.
Uh-huh.
And that's art. Whatever you take from it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you take from it, you get from it. That's art.
Right. Oh, okay. Absolutely. Yeah. Subjective.
Yeah, exactly.
We are subjecticating the hell out of it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion?
Go ahead.
For a new song, My Sharona.
My Sharona?
Yeah, My Corona.
And I've already got the words going right through my. Cause it's so easy to do because it's little phrases. Dun, 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 dun,
Walter.
dun, dun, dun.
Walter wants to be your ghostwriter, but that actually is not bad. I'm surprised no one's done My Corona yet. I'm surprised.
What about My Beretta?
No, get it. The corona
virus.
The coronavirus. The coronavirus, woman.
No guns for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
No guns for 5 minutes.
Yeah. They gotta be gun songs.
Yeah, what? All these things have to
there.
be gun songs? No.
Gotta load some ammo. Some ammo.
So you did a video for this. I don't know, Walter. Did you see this video?
No, I did not. I didn't see the video. I just listened to the songs.
What?
I saw the very first video you did in the pool, but I haven't seen.
Let me see if I could pull this up. Let me see if I could pull this up on her website. Or actually, it's on YouTube. For anyone who didn't see it, let's pull up the YouTube video. It looks like you did this. Video with what's the name of this guy? Black Rambo. I think I saw Black Rambo in there.
Yeah. So that part we filmed at Apocalypse Vegas when we went out for SHOT Show, and I went in there with Black Rambo and T Leash, and then 2 other guys that were just there for the experience or whatever, and we did the whole thing. So we took clips from that and put it in the music video. And then the other parts where you see were just at a house. We just used our friend's house.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to see. Okay, so it's this one right here that I'm loading up now for you guys to see. In a world long, long ago. So
January 1st.
Yeah, so you did this video after the coronavirus became a thing, right? Obviously.
Yeah, pretty much. This was released like a week ago.
Oh, okay. And did you write this song before that? Or was the song came after that also? I'm trying to figure that out.
So Joe wrote this song too, actually, and he wrote it probably like 2 days before we met up with Arez in Austin. So that was like 2.5 weeks ago to 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't that. Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
it wasn't like.
Okay. Also, I noticed there was this guy. Who's this guy here in the video? There's this guy that's
fake,
your
fake boyfriend.
Yeah. What's up with that? I mean, this is the guy that you're going to be in quarantine with. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, that's our friend. He's an actor for us for the day, and he's just our friend. He plays the fake boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So obviously Joe can't record and be be an actor. So he has to be the cameraman, do all the recording. And so we just used him.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm just out here trying to, represent for Joe, man. Get him in the video or something. Or he's just camera shy, right?
Well, I don't know. I think maybe he's not confident in anyone else to hold the camera because he thinks that they're gonna screw it up. He's like a perfectionist. He's all about this has to be perfect,
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, I understand that. So, did you have fun making this video?
Yeah, that one was fun too. Well, the part where I had to go and hug the fake boyfriend from behind, it was kind of cringy. Oh. As you can see in my face, I was kind of like that. Yeah.
You should have put like a fake schlong on there and then went to hug him. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, he would have been like what? That better be your gun. 'Cause what the heck is that?
That's how you start rumors.
Yeah, exactly. No, that one.
Why are you shaking your head, Walter? That would have been really funny. No.
Yeah. I should have been walking and it swings back and forth under the rope.
Listen, if you want to go with the full funny here, I mean, Walter.
My erection.
My erection.
Walter is not letting go of that song.
It works in so many different ways.
Or what about my confession?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys all need to get together. Yeah, you guys all need to get together and write and write some songs or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would enjoy. Listen, if Joe wants to be in the video and get his props, I will help you guys out. I will shoot the video.
All right.
You can get a Hank.
Joe gave me a thumbs up.
You can get a Hank Strange production of the video. There you go. Although, if I'm directing it, then I'll make myself the boyfriend.
Oh gosh.
You'll make yourself the boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'll be like, no, I think
they're gonna be like, why is she dating this?
Yeah, I think
guy?
we got to go with a black guy here.
He wants to be hugged from behind with the dildo.
Walked right into that trap.
But the zombie part was a lot of fun to film.
Mm-hmm.
If you can show that on here, that'd be cool.
Oh, let me see if I could. Yeah, let me see if I could scrub it forward to the zombie part. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So that was in like let's see. Here we go. I'm gonna roll it from here. And you guys, of course, you can go to American Gun Chick here. So where did you shoot this zombie part?
That was at Apocalypse Vegas in Vegas, and it's pretty much where they take you on a mission and you go around and kill a bunch of zombies, and it's super big. It's a huge room with different rooms and different corners, and zombies pop out everywhere, and you get to shoot them with airsoft guns, and you have to go on a mission, and you have to find clues in each room. So it could be like a note in the fridge, and then at the end you find the vaccine, and you save the world.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks like fun. That's what you said before that you did with Black Rambo, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so did Joe play one of these zombies? I don't know. When I was looking at it, I thought one of these zombies right here looks like Joe. No?
No, he was in our team, like killing zombies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone's adding
one of the clips. It shows him right next to me shooting.
Oh, it does? Okay. I wasn't looking closely enough. Chris Bullis says the My Corona song could be walking around the house drinking a beer.
Yeah.
And Motorboater says that looks super fun. So all those shoot house kind of things are always fun.
Well, look, I already found it too. Look, I got the instrumental right here.
Oh no. Oh no, don't get Walter going now. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. My Corona.
My machine gun.
Yeah.
Are there is there a gun that rhymes with Corona? Is there a gun like that?
I was trying to think about that. I don't know.
I'm just trying to think if there's a gun, some kind of weird, obscure gun that rhymes with that.
Probably a bullpup. Let's see.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a bullpup.
My pistola.
Yeah, my pistola.
Yeah, that one's closer. That's closer. If it has to be a gun thing. So by the time you get around to this, the corona might not be a thing anymore. Who knows? Yeah. We might be over that. I don't know. Although I don't think they want to let us out of this whole corona thing, to be honest with you.
Coronavirus part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to get away with it again. To be quite honest with you, the gov's not going to get away with it a second time.
You think so?
This is the numbers. The numbers don't. Okay, I'm just gonna say when it's kind of like Obama. You know, after a few years, you'll figure out that it was all a fraud, and a lot of people made a lot of money about it. So
always. But it seems like right now, so I know, like, I don't think a lot of guys like us are worried about this thing, but there's other people that I talk to that are actually getting their news from the mainstream media, and they're actually scared.
Yeah.
Well,
have you guys noticed? Is that just me noticing that, or do you guys notice that other people out there are really, really scared? They're listening to the mainstream media out there, and they're panicked, even though this is not. We're not. To me, I don't think we should be in panic mode.
That's why there's no toilet paper and paper towels.
Mm-hmm.
Because what drove that? I couldn't figure out what drove paper towels and toilet paper. What was the driving force that people had to have it by the?
It was memes.
Yeah.
I guess.
So I'll tell you what did it. Like, if you search the things the things that you need in an apocalypse, if you do a search of that, you will see toilet paper right on that list.
Well, why wasn't Jack Daniels at the top of the list?
I don't know. I didn't make the list.
It was at the top of my
Why
list.
is toilet paper on there?
Alcohol is high on that list.
Alcohol, and really in reality, cigarettes are too. So, because that's a trading material. Even though I don't smoke, I'd have a pile of cigarettes because when somebody's freaking out and they need their nicotine, you can get anything from them.
Yeah, cigarettes is high on the list. I believe like chocolate is high on that list.
Oh yeah.
There's just certain things on that list.
I'm sure things like marijuana would be on that list too. Trade that out to whoever.
You can grow that though. So
I don't know if you could grow it fast enough, but
not fast enough.
Yeah, you already have to be in that process.
Well, you can grow tobacco too, but it takes a while.
Yeah, but see, back in the day, nobody relied on the stores to give you that, so it's always there.
Yeah, true.
But nobody's bootlegging. This ain't the 20s. Nobody bootlegging alcohol no more.
Oh, you would be surprised. You would be surprised how many people make their own food.
Yeah. Some people are out there making moonshine and stuff like that. I think that what happened though is that if you Google
that's hand cleaner. That's hand sanitizer.
Yeah, hand sanitizer. Sure.
Oh, we had that shit in Iraq. That shit was
dudes have that in prison.
I did that one time when I was in Iraq, and I ended up naked in the where the showers were. Oh man, it was bad. And I was I just didn't give a shit. I was in the shower, just throwing up, and I didn't care about anything. I was like, fuck it. I lost my clothes because I was too drunk to figure out where I put them. And I
how did you get out of them?
Naked.
How did you get out of them?
Huh?
How did you get out of them?
Out of what?
Out of the clothes.
I went to take a shower. I was trying to this shit was so strong.
Oh,
literally it tasted like rubbing alcohol, but I didn't care. And I guess I drank a little bit more. I was 20 years old, so
was it moonshine or what was it?
Who made this?
Yeah, but I got it from a friend who got it from somebody, and it ended up in my refrigerator one night.
Oh boy.
And
I bet you there was some kind of like diesel or something in that.
Yeah, it was probably the worst shit I've ever had in my life.
Oh man. Yeah.
Well, yeah, close.
I don't know. Jack Daniels is worse in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Ooh, Jack Daniels?
I can't drink Jack Daniels.
Everybody's had a Jack Daniels experience, and some are good and some are really bad. So yeah.
Oh really? Okay.
I think gin is the worst.
Experience because it's so gross.
Oh, I can't drink at all. So I can drink the other day. You guys are gonna laugh, but Lola gave me some wine and literally watered it down with ice cubes because she knows I'm not tolerant of alcohol, and I was messed up. She's like, "What's wrong with you?"
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, wine though, man. Wine, that's a silent killer right there.
Yeah, man. I was messed up. She was like, "What is your problem?" I was like, "There's too much alcohol in whatever you gave me." She's like, "That's
What
literally."
kind of wine was it?
I don't know. It was like a light, like a Lola. What was? I don't even know if she's here. She might not be here. But it was like a.
Well, it might have been like a light red because
it was like a white. It was like a white wine. I'm telling you.
Oh God.
It was something that you would think.
Know.
I was like, how much alcohol? She might have spiked it. I don't know.
Like Zinfandel.
Something like that. I have no idea. She's not here right now. When she comes back, I'll ask her. But whatever it was, I was like,
Moscato.
My favorite thing.
yeah, I don't think it was Moscato. I don't know. I don't know.
Some Boone's Farm.
Yeah, but I am not tolerant. I am not tolerant of any kind of alcohol, which is weird. You know, I know one time she gave me something, and I was like, my whole body flushed. You know, and got real hot. I was like, what the hell?
I thought you meant you had a white moment.
No, everything.
Got flushed.
No, it's just like I thought I was on fire. I was like, what the hell is this?
Oh,
thing?
I
don't know.
You were having a what do you call it? A hot flash.
Yeah, a hot flash or something, man. Yeah.
Maybe you should just have Lola not make your drinks anymore. She might be putting some stuff in them.
She just thinks it's funny. She just thinks all of that is amusing because she can handle it and I can't handle it. You know, but I can't. I don't know. It's weird. Some people are just like that.
You're just a cheap date. That's all.
Yeah, I'm easy. I'm easy. It doesn't take that much to get me going. Just give me a ginger beer and I'm good to go. You know. Motorboat said I was drinking White Claw.
I saw that.
And then YNH says, bet it was Riesling.
Right, yeah.
Riesling.
Right, yeah, whatever, Riesling. Okay, and Chris Bullis says Lola was trying to take advantage of Hank. Yeah.
Yeah. When we were over in Normandy last summer, I was hanging out with the Englishmen. All the Americans had went to bed. It was like 1:00 in the morning, and somebody showed up with some homemade the local liquor they make in Normandy.
Okay.
And this stuff was bad. It wasn't the good stuff. It just tasted bad. So I did a shot of it, and I was like, okay, enough of that. This one Englishman took a shot of it, and he ended up sick and puking, and they had to watch him because he didn't, he got like poisoned or something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. You got to be careful what you drink in places like that. I don't know. It's a weird thing, like why I can't handle it. My mom used to make all kinds of. She could make anything into wine. She'd make mango wine, rice wine.
Yeah.
She knew how to ferment some stuff. All you got to do is get it fermenting.
Yep, get it rotten.
Yeah, yeah. So that's easy enough to do. Let's see here. Should we go on? We didn't get to all the songs.
What's next?
There was Open Carry Princess. Let me see if I can get that one to play. I'm looking at the demo thing, so I don't know if this is. Was this the? This is another Disney one. Oh, this was the Disney one.
That's the Disney one.
Yeah, that was the Disney one. Okay, so it was on there. Okay, so let's go to the. Here's the Shake It. Let's see if we can get the Shake It Off one to go. Okay, let's see.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Coronavirus.
I like this one. See, this one is that one's probably the sexiest one, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that one's interesting too. That one is a parody off of Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. But this one's Shake It Off and Dust 'Em Off. And this one, I'm not going to explain too much what it's about. I'll let people make their own judgment of what it's about.
It could be anything. It could be anything.
Yeah.
Insert.
Because, I mean, this one, if we make a music video and release it, we could possibly get red flag lawed or we could get in trouble. But we might just do it anyway. Who cares,
Why? Okay, so I think I've heard you guys say that before. Why do you think that this one will be the one that will get you in trouble?
Well, this one's Shake It Off and Dust Them Off. And if you listen to the whole song, it goes more into detail of like singing stuff, and if you interpret it the wrong, then I don't know. Then if you're like somebody, I don't know how to say this without getting in trouble on here, but if you interpret it the wrong way, then you might want to come for me. And then it's pretty much about freedom, and like Americans don't play when you're trying to enslave. They'll dust you off.
Okay, I see where you're going.
You know, like,
right.
Like pretty much talking about, you know, we're talking about our rights and our gun freedoms and politicians and stuff like that. So
you think that the song is going to get you in trouble, or if you make a video of this one?
Maybe both, actually. Well, the song right now is on my website and you can buy it, so not a lot of people know about it. But if it's on the internet and it's like a music video, then we could probably get in trouble. But
well, with the sensitivity of today, you know, and the what can be interpreted from it, you know, that's always a possibility, especially, you know, today.
Okay. I would say, first of all, I like the idea. As a parody, this is a really cool one. I do see where maybe like the wording or whatever there, however people want to interpret it, like you're saying. I think this would be cool if you did it in a cartoon way, but I know that's easier said than done. But like kind of a cartoon of this, I think would be funny. You know?
Yeah. You know, or maybe in like a little maid's outfit and I'm dusting stuff, you know?
Yeah, true. I like the maid's outfit thing. Let's roll with that.
Dusting it off.
That's the one I volunteer to. I volunteer to make that video.
Got my attention. My attention.
Walter, you will be my location manager.
I'm going to be in charge of props. I need props.
Oh, okay.
Props.
Right.
Beauty, hair, and makeup.
A feather duster in that one, maybe?
Oh,
yeah. A feather duster and you're like a French maid, you know?
Yeah. I like where you're going. That's your idea. Everyone remember that.
Maybe
that
some
was her idea.
stockings, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hank's gonna show up with a flogger.
And some handcuffs.
What's a flogger? I don't even know what a flogger is.
Flogger? What? Yeah. What's the flogger? Brickell said, "What's the flogger?"
The flogger is the handle
like
for. Yeah.
For what?
No, it's like I don't own one, so I can't show you.
Oh, okay, Walter. You gotta look it up. We gotta look it up.
It's in the same section as the dusters in the sex stores.
Oh, okay. That's why you and Walter
next to the paddles and the.
It sounded like you just said the dusters in the sex store.
Yeah.
The duster.
Sex toys. Yeah.
Now she's gonna look that up. She's like, hold on a second. How did I miss that the last time I went through there?
Yeah, maybe living under a rock, but I've never heard of a duster.
Yeah, you broke up a little bit there.
Yes, and Hank, you're stuck. You're frozen too. By the way.
Well, because see, the thing with BDSM is
I was like,
you have
frozen after I said that.
Okay.
You have the torture tools, and then you have the light. Different sensitivity. Anyways, we're on a whole different topic right here.
Okay.
Is the duster the cleanup tool?
Yeah, but some people use it like a feather to lightness, and then they hit you with the flogger after.
He's obviously done some S&M stuff. I'm telling you that right now. And Walter obviously knows what he's talking about. So those two, you gotta look out for them. Brickell. They both know what this is. They know details. Walter's like, I think I said too much. So there you go.
That's funny. Yeah. I thought he was talking about one of those beignet things. Not beignet. What the hell is it called? That thing that you girls sit on and it shoots water up.
Oh.
A bidet.
A bidet.
Bidet. Yeah.
You know, yeah, flogger. I thought that's like, because to get flogged is to get whipped.
Yeah, it's multi whips on one handle. Boom.
Yeah. Oh, so that's like a cat of nine tails or something like that?
Maybe that's what they call them. I have to look it up. So, we have to do some.
Yeah, that's the whip that's multiple things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is too much information.
I'm going to have to look up flogging tools.
John Crump said that Walter should dress up in a French maid's outfit too.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
He's got nice legs. He's got nice legs.
It would be hilarious.
Yeah, Richard Monder says Cat of Nine Tails.
Ah, there it is. Ah, yes. Savage X Kitty whip women's black size. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, Walter, this is stuff you should not be Googling.
Type in flogging tools.
No.
Oh, they sell those on Etsy. Oh, look at that.
Etsy.
Etsy, creative, the crafty people.
Oh, you mean Etsy?
Etsy, yeah.
Mike S says, "What's the safe word?" Laugh out loud.
The safe word is block.
Yeah.
These are some creative people on Etsy.
Yeah. Chris Bullis says multi-tasseled whip.
Yes, that's what it is. Actually.
Yeah.
Multi-tasseled whip. Okay, that's what it is. Tassels. Okay, right.
Tassels. Yes, tassels. Look at some tassels. Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah. I think that would be the video that would go viral just based on our conversation.
Yeah.
That's definitely
Walter
the one.
will wear the maid's outfit. He'll bring the flogger or whatever you said, and then Joe will record, and then I will be like with a rifle doing something.
You'll just be laughing. That's all.
I just want to. I honestly, I just want to see it happen. I just want to see it go down.
Walter will be getting flogged when the maid's outfit. Is that what I mean?
That's in her mind. That's what she's saying.
One of those cold days, one of those cold days.
Yeah. I think we should just go back to the maid's outfit, but definitely that would be cool as a cartoon, but cartoons are really, really not easy to do.
No.
Yeah, that's probably why we haven't done one, because we don't know how.
Yeah, they're not easy. They're not easy to do. Unless you get like maybe someone on Fiverr or something like that to agree to doing some animation, but that's still going to cost a little bit of money to get it done. Like, sometimes you'll see Joe Rogan and some other people, they take a snippet out of their show and then they get someone to cartoonize that, make a cartoon version of it, and people find it funny. I think that maybe that's a way to go, but I like your way. You got it in lock, Raquel. Maid's outfit.
Yeah.
John
yeah,
Crump.
Just stick with that.
Writing my article tomorrow. Headline: Hank Strange is cut off.
Yeah. Crump says, writing my article for tomorrow. Headline: Hank Strange gets kicked off Facebook for S&M talk.
I'd be willing to promise you won't get kicked off for talking about S&M.
Probably not. The S-Man 7290 says, WTF, I walk away for 2 minutes and come back to Walter in a French maid outfit with a whip. Yes, it got out of control real fast. Yeah. I think Raquel's been thinking about that one for a while, Walter. Yeah, she's been thinking about that one. And then the last demo here is The Choice Is Yours. So let's see if I can get this one to play. Let's see. No, it's not okay. Okay, this is like country.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the one about the ex-boyfriend. So what happened with this one here?
So this one is a parody off of Luke Combs' "When It Rains, It Pours."
Oh, okay.
And so his original song is about like his ex, and she got sick and tired of him because he parties all the time, and then so he went and had a bunch of good luck, and met a new girl and everything, and then she came around. Well, mine is kind of like that, except for I'm dating this like. I was gonna say like this, like I was gonna use a bad word, but this guy that's like pretty much
go ahead. At this point, it doesn't matter.
This guy that's pretty much a pussy, and he's a liberal, and he hates guns, and he's anti-gun, and he's like one of those soy boy homos, pretty much. And
okay,
and
I take it back.
And he wakes up to see me wearing a Mullen lobby thong, and he's like, "This is BS. I'm out of here." And he gets sick and tired of seeing all the guns everywhere and all the pro 2A stuff everywhere. So he takes off, he leaves. And then so I start celebrating, and I was like, oh, I can bring my guns home, and I don't have to hide them, and I can smell like Hops number 9 when I come home now.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And
Right.
you know, I can buy as much ammo now, and he's not going to complain when he looks at the credit card statements and stuff like that. And then I see him in the local highs. So Joe wrote this too, and I didn't know what the local highs was at first. He told me it's like a bar that people know about somehow, somewhere.
Yeah, is that in a specific state? Because I remember listening to that and the line, the local, I was like, what the hell is the local high?
I know. I was like, the local highs. What are you talking about? Is that like 7-Eleven?
Is that where people go to get high? Is that?
I don't know. I think he said it's off of a movie or something. I'll have to ask him again, but it's either a bar somewhere or it's off of a movie. And he said he told me that some people will know what it is, but basically I walk in there and my ex, his name was Tyler, and he's there and working, and we both see each other, and some junkies pop in and try and shoot up the place and rob everyone, and I pull out my Desert Eagle, and I'm blasting the greasy dirt bag, and then he pretty much is like all scared and freaking out, and then after he sees that, he becomes pro-gun, and he goes and buys a gun, and he comes around pretty much.
Okay, so somehow you unsoyboyed him with that, or?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
He got a dose of reality. Basically.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
You know, that's interesting. How did you wind up with this guy in the first place? I know this is hypothetical.
I don't know. I probably met him at like Starbucks. Maybe he was like taking my order, and he was like, "Oh, I get the same thing every time." And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And maybe we connected, and I just found out that he was kind of a pussy in the end. Or maybe let's say we met at Barnes and Noble, and we were both. You know, I pulled a book out from the shelf, and his head was behind that book, and we locked
True
eyes.
love.
And
Oh yeah, this sounds like a horrible rom-com.
Yeah.
Well, first thing, a real 2A person doesn't go to Starbucks. Okay.
I go to Starbucks.
Oh, I don't know. Starbucks.
Oh, I shouldn't go to Starbucks, huh?
Yeah, they're
too late to back off of that.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You have to go to the Black Rifle coffee store, I guess. Does Black Rifle have any? Huh? Wait, hold on a second.
Dunkin' Donuts.
No, you froze there. What did you say? What did you say?
Who, me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I said, all right, I'll just switch to Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts? Okay.
I don't know how left Dunkin' is.
Dunkin' these nuts.
Dunkin' Dog Nuts. Dunkin' Dog Nuts. Making the donuts. Making the donuts.
Yeah. I've got the reason why I say that. I have a patch that says Dunkin' D's nuts.
Oh.
I think I've seen that patch.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, look what I found on Instagram.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, look at that.
That was when I was outside trying to get some sun.
Yeah.
Trying to replenish your vitamin D. That's what it is. Yeah.
Violating the coronavirus lockdown. You know.
Vitamin D. Yep,
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, very cool. Listen, so you I know you said that this is coming out April 30th, right? Like about another week and a half or something. Can you hear me there?
That's
yeah.
Is there 31 days in April?
I think there is this year. Actually, it's like 500 days in April. 30. It feels like.
Because at the end of this month, when they turn all this stuff off for real, all hell's gonna break loose. There's gonna be people every fucking where, outside. I think so. Yeah.
I think there's people everywhere now. I mean, I'm in Gainesville, Florida. Everyone's out. I don't know about where you guys are.
I'm going to Miami, Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Don't tell Walter.
Yeah,
Walter is anti-Cinco de Mayo. Don't mention that to Walter.
Anti-Cinco de Mayo.
Exactly. That's what I said.
What are you celebrating Mexico's independence for?
I'm just gonna because I want to drink. I'm just gonna say I am my family's from Mexico.
There you go, right there.
It's a commercialized drinking holiday. That's all.
You don't have to be from Mexico to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Do you have to be from Ireland to celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
Hey, I'm not Jewish, but I celebrate Hanukkah. I just want
absolutely.
We just want some more shit. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Actually, I was gonna say, I think Cinco de Mayo is celebration of, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Day of the Dead, or is that something?
Nah,
No,
that's Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah.
But this is Mexico's Independence Day, basically.
Yeah, it's like the 4th of July for Mexico.
Yeah, I think some people don't like. So I don't know if this is where Walter's coming from. I think now that we have someone who is of Mexican heritage on the show, this would be a totally great time to delve into why Walter hates Cinco de Mayo.
It's just a commercialized.
But hold on a second. Is Cinco de Mayo in some way associated with like no, maybe it's not. What's the other? There's another day that's like considered like a socialist.
May Day, May 1st.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Is May Day. That's when the commies have their parades and all that stuff. That's May Day. Yes.
Okay, that's May Day.
Actually.
Or is that Labor Day? Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, actually, I'm half Mexican too. So you got two Mexicans.
Oh no.
Hey, she's half, I'm half, so we make a whole.
Wait.
Yeah.
You got one
so both of you are half Mexican. Yeah. Okay, that's really funny. Okay.
There's only 30 days in April.
Oh, okay.
April 30th is going to be the last day of this quarantine.
Yeah.
And on May 1st, people are going to go fucking nuts.
Walter, please.
But their bar's not open. Most of the bars won't be open because they don't have anything to. If you think about it, the restaurants have been closed for a month. They don't have any food sitting in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm. Walter,
we don't come for the food. We come for the drinks.
Yeah, you're burying the lead, Walter. American Gun Chick just says she's half Mexican. There's so much gold right there. Let's not.
Yep.
I already knew that. I listened to her talk before. She's half German and half Mexican, right?
Oh, okay. So which half is what?
See?
Which half is Mexican and which half is German?
I listen with the ears, senor.
So this half is Mexican and this half is German.
Oh, it's left and right side. Is that what's going on?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Arez? What are you? You're Mexican and what else?
Irish. I know that's confusing.
Oh, so there you go. So you can celebrate St. Patrick's.
St. Patty's Day and Cinco de Mayo.
So you know I was born to fucking drink.
Obviously, for what you did when you were in Iraq, man, you know. I don't know how that didn't cure you, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So listen,
I've been drinking this whole show.
Yeah,
so.
Trust me. Yeah. Who knows what Walter has in that cup? No one knows.
Oh, this is just Diet Coke.
This is water.
Yeah. See, I'm being good, you know, because obviously my people are more susceptible to the corona or whatever nonsense.
I know. I stay hydrated while I drink. See, I drink two. Every shot, I gotta drink a bottle of water too.
Oh, okay.
It's a 1-to-1 ratio.
Okay. Yeah. So, listen. I know that everyone has to get back. We were talking about this before, right? We kind of like moved away from it. We have to start things. We have to get things going here. But there are a lot of people that are still like scared or worried that if everyone goes back, that the world's going to come to an end.
The world's not going to come to an end.
I'm not saying I believe it. I've been out. I've been going out every single day, man. Nothing's stopping me.
And I'm not wearing a freaking mask either. Sorry, you can. I mean, I'm not.
Me neither.
I kind of like the mask thing, to be honest. Like, if we could just wear a mask everywhere we go, that'd be kind of cool.
From now on, you have a reason.
I find it ironic, like, you know, like when I was like a teenager, I'd go into 7-Eleven, and they never even used to let me wear sunglasses in the store.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
And now I have to wear a fucking mask covering up half my face.
You're not going to be going to the bank with a mask on. I guarantee you that.
Oh, really?
You're not even supposed to wear a hat when you go in the bank.
I know, but do you think? But what about now, though? Well, yeah, but what about now? Now people are going to.
Now I don't. If it was my business, I'd take that fucking mask off. Sorry.
Yeah. Well,
I think.
The politically correct ones, Walter, are not going to operate the way you operate.
Soybean, IV male bitches. That's who they are.
I just find it funny. Like, look, there's some things I do like from it. Like when I go to the store and now they actually have like tape markers of where to stand. Because you ever been in line at like the grocery store
and something's up on your ass?
Yeah, and you move up a little bit and they don't understand that you want more space, and so they keep crowding. It's like, back the fuck up. At least people now are giving you your fucking space, you know?
Right. Well, or you got.
I like that.
when people get close, I think they're gonna steal my shit out of my pockets. Like pickpockets and stuff. Get them.
That's when you turn real quick on accident
and elbow right in the face. Yeah. It's like, oh, sorry.
Man.
Back up, bitch.
Okay, you guys are definitely antisocial.
Yeah, I've been practicing that shit forever. So. Okay, now here's a prime example.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes that always gotta hug each other.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a hugger? Are you guys huggers? Where you come up, you gotta.
Not on dudes. I'm selective. I prefer hugs from the ladies. The dudes, fist bumps.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
I've
seen you hug Joe before, Hank.
Because Joe makes me do it. That's what. I mean, yeah. There's you got no choice. Joe's like, oh, you gotta hug. You gotta hug. Yeah,
that's a space thing.
I do that when I'm forced into it.
I mean, that's how most girls. That's how they greet people. They give people hugs.
Yeah.
So
chicks are different. Chicks are different though.
Yeah.
The girls are that.
But there's some guys like Joe's one of those guys. He's like, oh, come on, man, we're family around here. You gotta, I'm like, okay, fine.
Coronavirus dead. Next. That happened. There's one family up in New Jersey or something. Aside from being all overweight, it looked like in the picture. They had a family meeting and somebody brought the virus in there, and 3 or 4 of them died. They got sick and they died.
In Jersey.
Up there somewhere, yeah.
Well, you have to go seek help at some point. I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. So have you guys heard about Kim Jong-un? I know I'm making a complete pivot.
I heard he was trying to do a penis enlargement and it went wrong. It might be fake news, but
Are you serious with that?
If it's true, that's just hilarious.
That's funny.
I don't know how true that is, but
wait. Hold on. You actually heard that somewhere on Facebook?
Yeah.
Where'd you hear this?
It was on Twitter. On Twitter.
It's got to be real.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
It looked like a real news source too. I'm gonna try to pull it up. Let me see.
That's what Kim Jong was trying to do. Pull it up.
Well, you know what they say about Asians.
Not even getting into that. Not even getting into it. So I know. I thought he had some kind of heart surgery.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of heart surgery.
That's the excuse, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, he missed the anniversary celebration of his grandfather.
Right.
Who was he's like the big king.
See,
song.
Now I don't know how reputable this is, but it says from hiphopoverload.com.
Okay, well,
North Korean leader
right there is where you
incapacitated after having penis enlargement surgery and might die. I don't know.
Listen, I know. Damn. Listen, I'm a old school hip hop guy myself. I know you're.
How big were they trying to make
you're. I know you are also a hip hop guy, but let me just say, not the news sources in the hip hop world are not reliable.
Dude, you hear what I heard?
Okay, let's just be honest.
Yo, man, you hear what I heard? Shit.
Well,
that motherfucker got a big dick now. Whoa, man. Shit.
Yeah, I know that his sister is already starting to take over or something like that. Kim Jong-un. That's what I heard. What's her name? I forgot what her name is. It's something. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to look up Kim Jong-un's sister.
I mean, her name might be Kim too.
Oh, wait a minute. Kim No Dong. Kim No Dong. Kimmy
Jong-un.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. Okay, you guys are on fire right now. Let me see what her name is. Hold on, I'll find it right now. Kim Soul Song.
Kim So Long.
Kim Soul Song. Kim Soul Song.
That was the problem.
No. I'm sorry.
Kim Jong-un wish he had.
Yeah, no. Actually, she's Kim Yo Jong.
And he was Kim No Long.
Okay, this is gone.
He's
gone too far.
Kim Grow Long.
Yeah.
He was trying to be.
Yeah, her name. Chris Bullis says her name is Kim too. Okay, with all seriousness, yeah, she's Kim Yo Jong.
Motorboater said he tried to be Kim Jong-un.
Jong-un, yeah.
Now he'd be Kim Jong dead.
Oh boy.
Anyways, yeah. So that's a messed up situation.
Why is it messed up, man?
Well, no, you got a country where they supposedly have nuclear weapons. Come on, think about it.
What difference does it make if he is running it or his sister's running it?
That transition can be quite traumatic.
Okay.
What if there's a military coup?
Now Trump can grab her by the pussy. I don't think people will complain then.
They won't complain.
Maybe they would.
Okay. And that's where everything finally...
That's where the screen goes black.
Yeah, Grey Death says Kim is their last name. So there you go. Listen, to me it doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter who's up. First of all, I've been telling you guys, ass missiles. Ass missiles. We didn't deploy them. Whatever happened, maybe I don't know. Maybe he did get deployed to ass missiles. Possible.
Maybe on the operating table, like ass missiles.
Yeah, but I think ultimately, if these guys have some kind of abilities we don't want them to have, we just gotta deal with it. Take it out. Eliminate those abilities. So, Girth Brooks. Who the hell is Girth
Is that really
Brooks?
his name?
Yeah. Okay.
Good name on here.
Did someone change their name to Girth Brooks here? Is this someone who's usually here, and then you decide to make your name Girth Brooks, or is Girth Brooks just totally new? Anyway, Girth Brooks says military coup could easily happen in such an unstable country.
Yeah. Right. That's
for sure. But that's every day. That could happen any day over there.
Yeah, it could. But it's always better when their leader, the fearless Jim Young, Gong Dong, whatever, is dead. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it can't. Oh, I don't want to say it can't get any worse, but I mean, we're dealing with a pretty bad situation when we were dealing with Kim Jong Un. So.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let's see here. I'm trying to look. What other news? Like, you tell me. Let's see. Let's go to Brickell. What news is like front of your mind right now? Other than, of course, you got your album dropping. What other stuff are you thinking about?
See. I'm trying to think. Any breaking news right now?
We had the thing in Canada, in Nova Scotia. I think that death toll for that went up to like 22 people, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about that
heard
whole
about
situation?
I thought they were safe up there.
I don't know what exactly, like, all the details, but somebody mentioned that yesterday, that happened. Somebody went crazy and shot a bunch of people in Canada.
Yeah, there was a guy in Nova Scotia. There was a guy that he dressed up as a cop. I think even his car looked like a police car, and he just went from door to door into people's houses and took them out. And
he went into people's houses?
Yeah. I guess people let him in because they thought he was a cop. Even though the cops are trying to warn people, because this went on for a while. This wasn't like a quick 5-minute thing and then it was over. This went on for a while and they were trying to warn people, but and like Walter just said, Canada's supposed to be safe. They've already got a bunch of different things. Now they're saying they're going to get rid of all guns.
What good does that do?
They're going to do a complete... Yeah, how is that going to help the people in this situation?
He could have done that with a knife.
I know.
Yeah, but also you're leaving people defenseless for when stupidness like this happens.
I mean,
this is the perfect reason why people should be able to defend themselves and should not. I'm not trying to knock cops, but you shouldn't automatically trust a cop.
Nope.
I know, and that's also like saying, man, we should ban cops because anyone could just dress up like a cop and beat the crap out of you. Yeah. So. Why don't we just ban cops instead of guns?
Maybe we should.
Brickell, there's already people here that want to do that.
Yeah.
They want to take they want to take the guns away from the cops. It's like, oh my God, come on.
Come at you with a whistle.
Yeah.
Like in Europe, or come at you. Stop.
That didn't work so well for England and other places.
It doesn't work anywhere.
Yeah. Let me see. That's one thing there.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
That's too bad. But it's kind of overshadowed with all the other news with the pandemic going on. So.
Yeah. It sucks. It sucks that a lot of people died like that. It sucks that those people were not able to defend themselves. I mean, that's the thing that we're always trying to instill in people and fight for people to have the right to defend themselves. And, it's not like guns are not impossible to get in Canada, obviously.
No.
But, you need to you need to think about that. And even when you're in your home, you need to defend yourself. You need to home carry. Keep telling people that you got to home carry, man.
They have access to a lot of things we don't have here in Canada that we don't have anymore.
But see, that's what happened. Remember we were talking, when was this? Last year we were talking about Bun B. Now, you're in Texas, right? No, you're not in Texas. You're in Orlando. Why do I keep thinking? Brickell is in Texas right now. But Bun B, he's a rapper from Texas. And, you know, he literally came home and took his gun off and then went to the bathroom. And someone pushed their way into his house, you know, and he had to, like, go run naked, get his gun, and then go after the guy. You know, luckily he was able to say, like, that guy was going to kill his wife. You know, who knows what, like, kill everyone in the house for that matter. You should always carry, man. Always carry, even when you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, also, I'm just curious, like, so this guy dressed up as a cop, went to these people's houses, rang the doorbell, and then they opened it, and then he's like, "Can I come in?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then he came in and just killed them all.
I don't know all the details, but from what I was reading, that, you know, he dressed up as a cop. He had a car. His car looked like a police car, and he went around killing people, including in their homes.
He killed a cop too.
So
yeah, he killed a police officer. You know, he did a lot of stuff because dressed like that. See, most of this is psychological. It's not on the gun, and people don't realize that. Like, if someone really is broken and evil and they want to do something bad, they could think of all these things to throw you off. You know?
Yeah, I mean, if he went out of his way to find a cop outfit, dress up as a cop, and all this stuff, you think that he's going to stop it? Like, oh, I can't find a gun. Well, I'm just not going to do it now.
Well, I think it comes back on us. Like, that's why we all need to be vigilant. You can't just be, you know, complacent. Even in America, even when you go to the store. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm always aware of my surroundings. I'm always aware. Maybe that's because I was in the military and I was in Iraq. But I just think that's something that we all should do anyways. We're around a bunch of complete strangers to begin with. And I don't know about you, but I don't put my trust and faith in complete strangers. Like, I have my kids with me at the store. I'm looking for exits. I'm looking for everywhere I go. Even when I drive, when I'm in Walmart, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So I think that's a part of it too.
Yeah, you have to have like a warrior's mentality, not a victim mentality, right? And a lot of times people see that.
If you have kids.
Mm-hmm. But also people are looking for the victim in a situation. So if you understand, like, people are looking for the easy victim, I should say, right? They're looking for the point of least resistance. They're always looking for the people that they can easily get over on. And then some people are just, you know, that was a pretty shisty thing to do, but we have to live in the world like you were just saying, that anyone, right, Arez? Anyone could be the enemy out there. You don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, especially in the society that we live today, where we live in these cities, these you know, metropolises where there's so many people, so many strangers. This isn't like, you know, centuries ago where people lived in these little tiny villages and everybody knew everybody, or even small towns. That's not what we live in today. We live amongst strangers. And so when you go to these places, you need to be vigilant because you don't know what they're capable of and who they are.
I think that's a good point. S-Man 7290 says he bought an auctioned off police car and re-outfitted it. After killing the cop, he took her actual police car. So who knows what else he had access to at that point. And I don't know if that was the first one. I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of report out there on this already, but it's going to take time for all those details to come in. But yeah, it would make sense to me that he would probably victimize that person first, get more if you're sitting there thinking about how to create this level of destruction, you can come up with a plan. I mean, dudes took down the towers with box cutters, right?
Yeah.
You know, and taking over a plane. So
yeah, if you want to kill, you're gonna kill. You know, and it's people can kill multiple ways. Anyway, you can, you know, like the Boston bombers, they killed a ton of people, and they didn't use a single gun. So.
Yeah. Let me see here. I think eventually they got caught up in some kind of shootout, right? Didn't they?
Oh, they did. Yeah, the two brothers did. Yeah.
Yeah. At the end, after they.
And then the one brother trying to get away ran over his brother with the car. So.
Wow.
That's a fact. Yeah, he did that. So. And then you know, then the younger one's sitting in jail and is supposed to be executed, and we're fiddly fucking around with that.
Yeah, probably let him out because of the COVID-19.
No, let me
They
just say.
better not.
Yeah.
No, they won't let him out for that.
Hey, they moved out Chapo.
Yeah,
They're moving him to Texas. It looks like they're already getting ready for his exit strategy.
Oh boy.
You know what? I'm like the fact if he gets it, he dies. Oh well. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
well.
I'm not worried about it.
Save us a lot of money.
You know, but they are. I
Senor.
know there's a lot of. I saw an article. I don't have it, but I saw the mayor. I think of New York. In New York, they released all these prisoners they had in New York. Right now, I'm gonna tell you guys that I believe that there's people who are in the prison system all over America that shouldn't be there. They put them in there for things that I don't think people should go to jail for. But most of the people in jail probably need to be there. So they released a lot of people because of this COVID-19 thing. And then the mayor of New York says that he's shocked that they're actually committing crimes.
Shocked?
Yeah. I mean, really?
There's one word for that man. He's a retard.
So
Yeah.
why are they locked up in the first place if he's all of a sudden shocked that they're committing crimes? Doesn't make any sense.
Because he definitely has problems.
He's a retard.
Yeah, he definitely has problems. Speaking of which, like, there's also this news about Joe Biden. I don't know if you guys saw this.
What?
I know that was a good transition right there.
Joe Biden.
Speaking of retards, old retards.
Yeah. So Joe Biden. Let me see. What is this on? I think this is on the Truth About Guns. It says no. Actually, this is Ammo Land. Shout out to the guys from Ammo Land. Biden. It says Biden website reveals alarming gun control agenda. I'm gonna skip through a lot of this here because we don't have a lot of time. Basically, it says one of the bullet points here says put America on a path to ensuring 100% of firearms sold in America are smart guns. Biden believes we should work to eventually.
Too bad we can't have a smart Biden.
Yeah, 100% of firearms sold in the U.S.
It's so hard to hear him like talk because I'm sitting there trying to follow what he's saying, and my face is just like trying to keep up with what he's saying. Like, where the hell is he going with this? Like, it takes forever to get to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was crazy when he was confronted by that construction worker or the guy that the worker, and then he started talking, and then one of his like people that work with him or probably his daycare person or whoever it was a woman. And she was like, all right, that's enough. And he's like, shush, shush. And I was like, where's all the feminists getting mad that how dare he shush a woman, you know? Like,
very true, very true. No one got mad about that shushing. Yeah, she obviously was used to being shushed also, you know. But Biden definitely has like dementia or something like that for sure. There's something really wrong with him.
Yeah.
You know, I
mean,
mean,
he's not a good candidate for anything.
Yeah, his days of doing this really should have been over a long time ago. But I don't know, man. Either they just want to give it to Trump to win again or something, man. You know, I just there's not like a strong person going up against him, or as conspiracy theorists would surmise, maybe somewhere here towards the end, you know, Hillary comes back in. She's like, hey, you know, I've been taking my medications and working out. I could do this. You know,
she's in the same boat that he is, except she's more evil than he is.
Mm-hmm.
So more evil than
that we know of. Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna vote for Adam Kokesh. Let's just.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Kokesh 2020.
Yes, exactly. Kokesh 2020 right here. You know. I don't know.
Kokesh 420, dude. Come
on. Let's see what other
Our first,
news.
Libertarian president.
Yeah. What other? Let's see. What other stuff? You know, who's got? You know, Arez, you got something? What's on your mind?
Something that kind of went under the radar. I think about like a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of going on the whole thing about the shooting that happened in Canada. The shooter in El Paso, remember the Walmart that was shot up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the guy who was actually the hero, the soldier who actually was there and, you know, saved a bunch of lives. Turns out he ended up, I think, committing suicide last week is what I read.
Really?
If I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. I would have I hope that's not true, but yeah, man, if that's true, that sucks. You know.
because I still got a lot of friends that are still stationed out in Fort Bliss, and they were the ones who actually shared it.
Really?
So yeah. So when I saw that, I don't know if it's true, but there was definitely multiple
reports of that.
Yeah.
Man, that would suck. You know, unfortunately, a lot of veterans are doing that. You know, that's just like one of these sad things that we have to deal with. That, you know.
Yeah. See, even the Washington Post, it says soldier honored for heroism in the El Paso shooting. Oh no, that's an old one. Okay. This is from KWTX, but it says that the soldier hailed as hero after El Paso rampage found dead. It says Glendon Oakley, a Killeen native who was hailed as a hero after he rescued children separated from their parents during the shooting on August 3rd, 2019 at an El Paso Walmart, has been found dead. And it says no foul play is suspected. And
yeah,
that's pretty much all that it says, you know. So I think it is.
Okay.
Is there any like interviews of him or anything out there?
I'm trying to look up and see what stuff is going on. Yeah, definitely it says that he was found dead.
And then even military.com, you know, they posted it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they found him at Fort Bliss. Now, did he get in trouble for being AWOL or something like that?
There's a report that I did read on Washington Post. He's arrested for allegedly going AWOL, and that was the date was October 4th, 2019. So that was after, I believe.
After the incident?
Yeah, so obviously, people deal with trauma and tragedy in different ways, and it looks like maybe that, fucked with his head. And,
yeah, it looks like he definitely wasn't getting enough support there.
Yeah.
You know, how do you feel about that, man? I mean, I know we don't have a lot of time, but how do you feel as a veteran? You know, do you go to the VA?
I try to, but like, for example, I went in there January, like I've been dealing with this for a long time. So when I need to talk to somebody, I know where I'm getting. I know I just need to talk to, go to the doctors and just talk to some random stranger, and I might need to go twice, and then I'll be good for another 6 months. But it's so hard to get to actually be seen that I went in there in January needing to see somebody, and they gave me a date for March, and then all of a sudden they canceled like a week before my thing and said the doctors are going to be off that day, so we need to reschedule you. So then it was until April.
Wow.
April comes, they need to reschedule again. So they have like loopholes because they tell you that if you can't be seen within 30 days that you can go elsewhere. But the problem is you schedule for 30 days and then they can call you and cancel and reschedule. And then you next thing you know, it's been 90 days and I haven't been seen.
Wow.
I had my appointment finally last Monday on the phone, And so that's happening to everybody right now. Like nobody's, I don't really know what they're doing. They're not helping. Like when it comes to the mental health portion of the VA, at least here in Orlando, it's shit.
Yeah. I think a lot of guys out there would say it's shit everywhere. What were you going to say, Walt?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it was this way before this virus thing started. So, you can't blame it on that.
No, it's it's the kind of thing that we have to blame on us, right? It's part of the system that we have to like demand that the people who are responsible for this actually do something to fix it.
They got money to hand out to every freaking country in the world for every stupid little thing. But they don't have money to take care of the people here.
Well, what I was told is because I've been in different places. In different places, some are more fit and actually have better access to the mental health care. So, when I was in California and I was going to the Long Beach VA, man, they were on point. And then I moved here, and the excuse I got here is that, well, the primary people who live in the Orlando area are older, so they focus more on like the geriatrics and different departments of their hospital, but they completely neglect the mental health portion. Because I'm telling you that my regular doctor at the VA is great. The mental health portion, I don't even fucking know them. Like I've met them. I've lived here for 2.5 years, and I've never been able to see a therapist. They don't have one, they said.
Wow.
They have targeted therapy, which is, they told me it's like a 7-week program, and fuck that, because they're going to expect, what they do is they check a box and they're like, okay, he did the targeted therapy for 7 weeks, he's good now. And then they try to just check a box and you're cured. Like, I've been dealing with this shit for 10 years. Don't tell me, give us someone to talk to. Give us someone that can keep track and that we can build a repertoire with. But right now, it's just a fucking mess.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I had answers, man. I'm not really plugged into what's going on in the VA. I know there's lots of guys that support us, that look at this stuff, that, they're also veterans and they deal with this all the time. If you guys have something maybe to add to this whole thing, let me know. It's too bad that we got into this at the end, unfortunately here. But I know it's a problem, and it sucks that, guys aren't getting the help that they need. So, you know what? We hopefully we'll be able to get you to come back here and we'll get into this stuff, right?
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Yeah. But it does suck, and we do have to. There's so many things we have to do better with. I think this is one of those things that we've got to figure out how to do better with it. Shout out to I see Rod Mills, Scorched Earth Firearms out there. He's finally joining Brickell. I don't know where he's been.
What's up, Rod?
Yeah, Rod decides to come in
Probably
here.
on Facebook sharing memes.
Yeah, exactly. Sharing some big booties on Facebook, probably. But so that's our friend in Jacksonville. If you guys don't already know, Rod Mills has been on here before. So listen, it's over 9:00. I think it's really been time's gone really fast here. It's been a great conversation. I hope you guys are gonna go check out American Gun Chick's webpage and take a look at her album, help support her. I think there's some funny stuff. This is a great time to amuse yourself, and she definitely put in some work here along with Arez. Obviously, they put some work into making this happen. You guys should support that and entertain yourselves a little bit as well. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap this all up here before we get out of here. I'm going to start with Arez. If you could just tell the folks out there, a lot of these guys probably seeing you for the first time. If people here want to follow up with you, where can they do that? Like, what social media are you on, and how can people communicate with you?
Yeah, pretty much anywhere you go is at Arez Cobain. It's AREZ COBAIN. So anywhere, it doesn't matter if it's IG, Twitter, Facebook, or you can just Google Arez Cobain.
Okay.
I'll pop up.
All right, awesome. I will. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now while we're talking. Actually, I will go on IG and find that. Let's see. Let's go to Walter. Walter, how can the folks support you out there? I don't know. You were probably just typing in Arez Cobain right now.
I was doing something in the chat. But
yeah. Right.
Because I'm old.
Yeah.
No. You keep up with us on Facebook, Instagram, Safety Harbor Firearms, safetyharborfirearms.com. There's stenparts.com for all your Sten Parts stuff. Been pretty busy with that. People are spending their stimulus money. They're stimulating our economy by buying gun parts, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So those are 3 or 4 of the main ways you can keep up with us. Yeah, and I'm always posting stuff on Instagram too. So.
All right, very cool.
Check it out.
Let me see. So right here, I'm going to show you guys. Here's my IG, Arez Cobain, right there. It also says Hollywood Cobain, but I'm assuming that's you, right?
That's me as well. That's one of my alter egos,
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm following you. I'm following you on IG. Okay. Last but obviously not least, American Gun Chick. That's what everyone's waiting for here. How can we communicate with you? Send you all our video ideas?
Well, so you guys can follow me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. It's American Gun Chick, CHIC, no K. Also, I have a website, AmericanGunChick.com, and on that website, I sell CDs, like you guys have heard. And if you want to hear the full song of each of them, then go ahead and pre-order your CDs now. Also, I just want to let everyone know that I'm auctioning off a hat that I wore in my latest music video, My Quarantine, and that's on eBay right now. So go to American Gun Chick hat or American Gun Chick on eBay, and you'll be able to find it. So yeah, the last auction went pretty good. A lot of people.
Yeah,
it was like this.
Yeah, what was the last thing
you sell the
auctioned?
floaty?
Yeah.
You sent the floaty.
Oh, the floaty. Right. Yeah. Was that the floaty?
Oh, did I break it up?
No. Did you auctioned off the floaty, right? That's what Walter was saying.
Yeah, done a few things. I did the floaty, and then what else did I do? And then I did a hat that was in the music video too. And recently I just did a like gun case with like a bunch of goodies inside and stuff. So if you guys like auctions and you like that music video, then definitely go check it out.
And when Walter wears the maid outfit in your next music video, we can auction that off.
Yeah, we'll auction that.
That will break the bank.
We'll probably get $1,000.
It'll break something.
It's gonna break something.
Break the outfit.
Yeah, break the internet. Arez, Richard Monder from England, he's watching us in England. He says thank you for tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, lots of people. Matt Keaton says hi, Brickell. Lots of people shouting you guys out.
What's up?
Right now. Let me see. I wanna thank everyone for joining us. Listen, definitely go to hankstrange.com. Like I said, I forgot to show this here. I'll do it while we're here in the end real quick. Boom! We got a new patch that Lola should be putting up there. Yeah, this is I call this one the green. Wait, this one. Here we go. That's the green one.
There, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's the green super suit with the blaster. So that's the new one, and then of course you can get the broadcasting one. So all of that stuff is on hankstrange.com. If you guys want to support us, you can definitely go there and check that out. Remember to check out Arez Cobain, check out American Gun Chick, of course, check out Walter Keller. Let me drop the end right now. Make sure you guys subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell so you can be notified. We're going to throw this up on iTunes tomorrow, so you guys will be able to listen to it on iTunes or wherever else you listen to your stuff. Thanks to Franklin Armory for supporting the podcast here. I think that's pretty much it. Who has any last words? Any last words, anyone? Last words?
Thanks for watching.
There you go. Thanks for watching. All right. Don't be a soy boy. We're out of here.
Yeah, don't be a fucking soy boy, bitch. Get out of here.
Peace. See you guys.
Don't be like my ex, soy boy.
Yeah, bye.